This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of August 22nd, 2022. Brought to you by That's Good HR. I'm Wes Mills. A trade delegation from Indiana is in Taiwan this morning, including Governor Eric Holcomb, Secretary of Commerce Brad Chambers, and officials from Purdue. During the trip, they'll also be visiting South Korea. They'll meet with government and business leaders from both countries to grow economic and academic partnerships, especially in the microelectronics ecosystem. The governor appeared exclusively on Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick before leaving the country.
We're growing this ecosystem, and Indiana seeks to be a leader in this space and these industries of the future. It's not just on a slick flyer. This is, you said, doubling down. We want to triple down, and part of going to Taiwan will be to sell the state of Indiana and to show all that we have to offer. So
the trip will include the signing of a memorandum of understanding between Taiwan and Indiana, creating a framework to remove barriers to trade and investment. In June, Taiwan-based MediaTek announced plans to establish a chip design center at Purdue, its first partnership with an American university. Holcomb is the first U.S. governor to visit Taiwan since 2019. Elkhart-based Vixen Composites has completed its move into a new facility in the Aeroplex Industrial Park. The company produces fiberglass reinforced plastic and composite structural panels for a variety of industries. The company says it chose the location because of its proximity to the RV industry. Vixen Composites did not share its financial investment or if any jobs would be created as a result of the expansion. An invasive insect that could affect Hoosier grape growers and honeybee producers has migrated to northern Indiana, 1 year after being first spotted in the state's southeastern corner. Purdue University says the spotted lanternfly was detected in July in Huntington County in northeastern Indiana. That comes a year after the pest was first reported in Switzerland County in the state's far southeastern corner. Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand is brought to you by That's Good HR.
With one call to That's Good HR, your hiring challenge is solved. It's that simple. That's Good HR is the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Have an HR, accounting, administrative, or customer service position to fill? Trust That's Good HR to make a match that's good for everyone, whether temp to hire, or a direct hire placement. For 22 years, That's Good HR has been handpicking employees and employers through a highly personal and authentic approach that delivers long-term results. Visit that'sgoodhr.com. Remember, the match matters.
IBJ Media delivers business news covering central Indiana and the entire state. The Indianapolis Business Journal and Inside Indiana Business are now part of the same family. Look to the IBJ for in-depth coverage of central Indiana's business community and tap into Inside Indiana Business for stories that extend throughout Indiana. 2 resources, unlimited business insights that help you stay informed and get ahead. Learn more at ibj.com and insideindianabusiness.com.
Already mired in a year-long slump, the local residential construction industry is facing an even more difficult time ahead, according to the Builders Association of Greater Indianapolis. In a just-released State of the Industry report, Baggy predicted that new construction home sales in the 9-county Indianapolis area would slow by 25% through 2023 from the peak level experienced in 2021. Last year, local builders experienced their busiest year since 2005. But single-family building permit filings have fallen every month so far this year on a year-over-year basis. Governor Holcomb has named David Adams the state's next commissioner of the Department of Workforce Development. He succeeds Fred Payne, who announced in June he was stepping down to become CEO of the United Way of Central Indiana. Adams is Chief Innovation Officer at the University of Cincinnati. Adams is returning to state government, having served as Executive Director of the Indiana Public Retirement System from 2005 to 2007. The Indiana Chamber of Commerce says Hoosier companies can now apply for the 2023 Best Places to Work in Indiana program. The awards honor top organizations in the state determined through employer reports and employee surveys. The application deadline is December 2nd, and the selected companies will be honored in May. This report is brought to you by That's Good HR, the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Visit that'sgoodhr.com for more information. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.